There's a hidden world out there, a world that operates in the shadows, away from the prying eyes of the public. It exists in the circuits and code of our computers, in the very fabric of the digital universe we rely on every day. This is the world of hackers. A realm where skill and knowledge can be used for both creation and destruction. Some hackers use their skills for good. They are the guardians of the digital world, constantly on the lookout for vulnerabilities. They find and fix security flaws, ensuring that our personal information and sensitive data remain protected from those who would misuse it. They help keep our data safe, working tirelessly behind the scenes to build stronger defenses against cyber threats. These are the white hat hackers, ethical hackers who use their expertise to improve security and safeguard our digital lives. But there are others with darker intentions, individuals who exploit their skills for personal gain or to cause harm. These are the black hat hackers. They operate in the shadows, breaking into systems and networks with malicious intent. They break into systems for profit or chaos. They steal information, disrupt services, and can bring entire organizations to their knees. They can cause real harm, affecting not just companies but individuals, governments, and even entire nations. This essay is about those black hat hackers. It's about understanding their methods, their motivations, and the impact they have on our world. It's about their rise to power. Over the years, cybercrime has evolved, becoming more sophisticated and more dangerous. It's about the damage they've done. From data breaches to ransomware attacks, the consequences of their actions are far-reaching and often devastating. And it's about what we can do to protect ourselves. In this digital age, awareness and preparedness are our best defenses. This is a world most people don't understand. It's complex and ever-changing, with new threats emerging every day. But we need to learn about it. Education and knowledge are key to staying one step ahead of those who would do us harm, because the threat is real. Cyber attacks are not just a possibility, they are a certainty in today's interconnected world, and it's growing every day. As technology advances, so do the methods of those who seek to exploit it. We must remain vigilant, informed, and proactive in our efforts to protect ourselves and our digital future. Cybercrime has exploded in recent years. The digital age has brought about unprecedented convenience and connectivity, but it has also opened the door to a new breed of criminals. These cybercriminals are more sophisticated, more organized, and more dangerous than ever before. It's now a global problem. No country is immune. From the largest nations to the smallest islands, every corner of the world is vulnerable to cyber attacks. The interconnected nature of our digital world means that an attack on one can quickly become an attack on all. Hackers can strike from anywhere in the world. They operate in the shadows, often using sophisticated tools and techniques to cover their tracks. They can be lone wolves or part of organized crime syndicates, and their motives can range from financial gain to political disruption. They target businesses, governments, and individuals. No one is safe. Businesses can lose millions of dollars, governments can have their secrets exposed, and individuals can have their identities stolen. The impact of a cyber attack can be devastating and long-lasting. One major example is the WannaCry ransomware attack of 2017. This attack was a wake-up call for the world, showing just how vulnerable we all are. This attack affected over 200,000 computers in 150 countries. It spread rapidly, exploiting a vulnerability in Windows operating systems, and caused widespread chaos and disruption. It crippled hospitals, businesses, and government agencies. Critical services were disrupted, patient care was compromised, and businesses were brought to a standstill. The financial and operational impact was enormous. Another example is the Equifax data breach of 2017. This breach exposed the personal information of millions of people, highlighting the risks of storing sensitive data online. Hackers stole the personal information of over 147 million people. This included names, social security numbers, and credit card details, putting millions at risk of identity theft and financial fraud. This included names, social security numbers, and credit card details. The fallout from this breach is still being felt today, with many people facing ongoing issues related to identity theft and fraud. These are just two examples of many. Cyber attacks are happening every day, all around the world. From small-scale phishing scams to large-scale data breaches, the threat is constant and evolving. Cybercrime is a growing threat. As technology advances, so do the methods and tactics of cybercriminals. They are constantly finding new ways to exploit vulnerabilities and bypass security measures. It costs the global economy trillions of dollars each year. The financial impact is staggering, but the true cost goes beyond money. The loss of trust, the damage to reputations, and the emotional toll on victims are immeasurable. And it's only going to get worse. As we become more reliant on digital technology, the opportunities for cybercriminals will continue to grow. It's a race against time to develop better security measures and stay one step ahead of the threats. The world of hacking has its own legends. These legends are not just tales of digital mischief, but are stories that have shaped the very fabric of our digital age. From the early days of computing, hackers have been both feared and revered, their actions leaving indelible marks on the history of technology. These are individuals who have achieved notoriety for their skills and daring. Their ability to navigate and manipulate complex systems has earned them a place in the annals of cyber history. They are often seen as both heroes and villains, depending on which side of the digital divide you stand. Their stories are both fascinating and cautionary. They serve as a reminder of the power and potential of technology, as well as the risks and responsibilities that come with it. Each hacker's journey is a unique blend of genius, audacity, and sometimes a disregard for the law. One such figure is Kevin Mitnick. Mitnick's name is synonymous with hacking, and his story is one of the most well-known in the cyber world. His journey from a curious teenager to the FBI's most wanted hacker is a tale of intrigue and suspense. Once the world's most wanted hacker, Mitnick's exploits captivated the public imagination. His ability to outsmart security systems and evade capture for years made him a legend. Mitnick's story is not just about hacking, it's about the cat-and-mouse game he played with law enforcement. His ability to penetrate seemingly impenetrable systems made him both a legend and a target. Mitnick's hacks were not just about stealing information, they were about proving a point, showcasing the vulnerabilities in systems that were thought to be secure. Another notorious hacker is Albert Gonzalez. Gonzalez's story is a stark contrast to Mitnick's. While Mitnick hacked for the thrill and challenge, Gonzalez was driven by greed and financial gain. Gonzalez masterminded a massive credit card theft ring. His operation was one of the largest and most sophisticated of its kind, involving the theft of millions of credit card numbers from major retailers. He stole millions of credit card numbers. The scale of his operation was unprecedented, and the impact was felt by businesses and consumers alike. Gonzalez's actions highlighted the vulnerabilities in the financial system and the devastating effects of cybercrime. His actions cost businesses millions of dollars. The financial losses were staggering, and the ripple effects were felt across the economy. Gonzalez's story is a cautionary tale about the dangers of cybercrime and the importance of robust security measures. Then there's the story of Anonymous. Unlike Mitnick and Gonzalez, Anonymous is not a single individual, but a collective of hackers with a shared ideology. This is not a single person, but a decentralized group of hackers. Anonymous operates without a central leadership, and its members are united by a common goal: to fight against censorship, corruption, and injustice. Anonymous is known for its political activism and cyber attacks. Their operations range from exposing government secrets to taking down websites of organizations they deem corrupt. They use their skills to champion causes they believe in, often blurring the lines between activism and cybercrime. They target governments and corporations they deem corrupt. Anonymous's actions are driven by a sense of justice, and they often take on powerful entities that they believe are acting against the public interest. These are just a few examples of the many infamous figures in the world of hacking. Each of these stories offers a glimpse into the complex and often shadowy world of cybercrime. They remind us of the incredible potential of technology and the need for vigilance in an increasingly digital world. Their stories highlight the evolving nature of cybercrime and the individuals who drive it. As technology continues to advance, so too do the methods and motivations of hackers. Understanding their stories helps us better prepare for the challenges of the digital age. The impact of hacking is far-reaching. It goes beyond financial losses. It affects our privacy, our security, and our trust in institutions. Data breaches can lead to identity theft. Hackers can steal your personal information. They can use it to open credit cards in your name. They can even drain your bank accounts. Cyber attacks can disrupt critical infrastructure. Hackers can target power grids, transportation systems, and hospitals. This can have devastating consequences for public safety and national security. The cost of cybercrime is immense. It undermines our trust in the digital world, it makes us vulnerable to exploitation, and it threatens the very fabric of our interconnected society.